A farmer had to go into town for some shopping and decided to bring his young son with him. They first stopped at the bakery. "You see, son, this is Bill the baker. He makes all kinds of bread. Is it as good as your bread, Dad?" His son asks. "No, son. Mine's better." Next, they went to the furniture store. "You see, son, this is Fred the carpenter. He makes all kinds of chairs. Are they as good as your dad?" "Nope, son, mine are better." Finally, they go to the butcher shop. "You see, son, this is Randy the butcher. He makes all kinds of sausage. But not as good as you, Dad?" "Right. Right, son." So, they finished their shopping and are driving home when Dad says, "Hey, look. There's Pete the mailman." The new girl in town was a former beauty queen. She was as blonde as she was beautiful. She soon got a job at the local grocery store. Word got out, and before long, all of the guys in town made their way to the store to shop and mostly stare at her. They would always request something from the top shelf, so she would have to climb the ladder, and they would crane their necks to get a better view. She was not too bright when it came to common sense, and had no idea why everyone wanted something from the top shelf. She tried rearranging the store, but no matter what she tried, all of the guys wanted something from the top shelf, and she had to make her way up the ladder. Finally, she decided to put the raisin bread on the top shelf. "No one likes raisin bread," she said to herself. Later that day, guy after guy came in and ordered raisin bread, and she made her way up the ladder. While she was up there, an old man walked in the store. Thinking she could save herself a trip up and down the ladder, she asked, "Excuse me, sir, but while I'm up here, is yours raising too?" "Nope." He said, "But it's a twitching a little." I was walking down the street when I was accosted by a particularly dirty and shabby-looking homeless man who asked me for a couple of dollars for dinner. I took out my wallet, extracted $10 and asked, "If I give you this money, will you buy some beer with it instead of dinner?" "No, I had to stop drinking years ago," the homeless man replied. "Will you use it to go fishing instead of buying food?" I asked. "No, I don't waste time fishing," the homeless man said. "I need to spend all my time trying to stay alive." "Will you spend this on hunting equipment?" I asked. "Are you nuts?" replied the homeless man. "I haven't gone hunting in 20 years. "Well," I said, "I'm not going to give you money. Instead, I'm going to take you home for a shower and a terrific dinner cooked by my wife." The homeless man was astounded. "Won't your wife be furious with you for doing that?" I replied, "Don't worry about that. It's important for her to see what a man looks like after he has given up drinking, fishing and hunting." A teacher gives her kids an assignment. Use the word contagious in your everyday life, and report back to me tomorrow. The next day, all the kids are raising their hand. The teacher calls on little Susie. "Little Susie, my little brother has the flu, and if he sneezes on me, I will get sick because he is contagious." "Teacher, very good, Susie." Teacher calls on little Timmy. "Little Timmy, when I was younger, I had chicken pox and all other moms brought their kids over, so I could give them chicken pox too, because it was good that I was contagious." "Teacher, that's another good one." Little Johnny is raising his hand and the teacher hesitates, but reluctantly calls on him. "Little Johnny, on our way here we saw a big fat lady painting her house with a tiny brush. And my dad says it will take the contagious." An usher at a movie theater notices a customer laying across 3 seats near the back of the theater. He tells the customer that he can only take up 1 seat. The customer just moans and rolls his eyes. The usher goes to get his supervisor, who also tells the customer he must only take one seat or he will call the police. Once again, the customer just moans and rolls his eyes. The supervisor calls the police, who come and tell the customer that he has been told by the usher and the manager to sit up and that he can only take up one seat. "What's wrong with you?" they ask. The customer just moans and rolls his eyes. The police officer asks the man, "Where did you come from?" The man lifts a hand in the air and says, "The balcony." If you laughed, please like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel.